Okay, thank you. My name is Umar from Biomedical Science. I would like to ask the Professor Emmanuel. Despite we know that congenital cancer or inherited cancer risk is about 5%, however, is it possible to screening offspring with a bioinformatic approach since infant and determine how to be prevented with potential therapy like exosome or microRNA? Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, in fact, there is some genetic, familial risk associated to colorectal cancer. Some of the genes are the same as for breast cancer. There are some panels that can be used now at the clinical level where you sequence a set of, I think in France, it's about 60 genes that are sequenced in a single panel to get the mutations that include, for sure, BRCA1 and BRCA2, for example, but several others, where you can then from that see whether you have some risk or not associated to some familial, inherited risk based on the cancer. But tumor profiling is then something which can be without this genetic aspect of the family. You have also profiling that can be performed, as I described in the presentation, with either exome sequencing, or this is what I'm trying to promote, transcriptomic analysis, to have access to some possible targets for your patient. I would say that exosome or miRNA, they are markers, so they are biomarkers. So all what I've been describing here was, and I focused my presentation on the description of the tumor using omics data, but clearly, behind that, you can also look for biomarkers. We have an activity in our group. We work with clinical teams to validate some biomarkers, and we have identified some of the markers. For example, we have make a publication on circulating DNA in cells. Well, but there are different type of markers you can use. So, but this is, I would say that this work on biomarkers, you have two aspects. So for some markers, well, using bioinformatic is relevant to get the signal, so to quantify what you want to search for, what you want to measure, and then it's statistics. Okay, you need classical models, or you can do training using artificial intelligence with neural networks and so on to try to improve your biomarker. Okay, is it answering your question? Great.
Is that enough? Okay, thank you, Professor Cornillot. Other questions? Yes.
Thank you. My name is Farhan Rahman from I'm an sociologist and then focused to pain intervention. I want to know to Prof. Emmanuel, maybe have a biomarker or bioinformatic to